Kerabi wrote, this is a PSA forecast. Today we have on the line Qhaqaza Mthembu from Word and Sound, as well as Harold Moyo from Fresh Impressions. We will quickly discuss the Word and Sound Digital Slam as well as the Fresh Poetry Online Fest. Stick around. We have today on the line Qhaqaza Mthembu from Word and Sound. Qhaqaza, can you please tell us how has the poetry community received the Word and Sound Digital Slam?
The poetry community has really received the Word and Sound Digital Slam amazingly. The comments have been so encouraging. So we're gonna keep going, doing the things because you guys love it. We love you, so we'll do the things.
Thank you, Qhaqaza. But as for the first ever Word and Sound Digital King of the Mic, Abisovile, just please tell us a bit about his win, his deserving win, yeah?
As for our first ever Digital Slam King, Abisovile, so well deserved, amazing. Even him just using the simple filter on your camera to also bring across the message, even the poem itself, how relevant is it for where we're at today? That writing, man, you know what? All hail the king. It was super amazing. We can't wait to see a lot more work like that, So 16th of May is when the online signups open for next month's slam. I do certainly hope to see a lot more poets who are gonna put, their hat in the ring for this. In Word and Sound we trust. Salute.
Salute indeed. Thank you so much, Qhaqaza. Poets, hats and rings. Let's dollar the thing. We have Harold Moyo from Fresh Impressions on the line. Harold, can you please tell us, you guys have already had 2 Fresh Poetry Online Fest, and I understand there's 2 more. Can you please tell us a bit about that?
Thank you guys for having us. Harold Moyo from Fresh Impressions. We do poetry, music, and all events. Fresh Poetry Online Fest. We've done 2 online fests, and we still have 2 more coming end of May, beginning of June. It was amazing. We loved it. We loved every single bit of it. One thing about South Africa is that South Africa is actually a poetry nation. I believe, from my perspective, that we probably have more poetry lovers than hip-hop lovers, in as much as it's almost one.
Thank you so much, Harold. Can you tell us, what is it that you would say you guys have learned from the first batch of the Fresh Poetry Online Fest?
What I learned during the online fest is that people actually love poetry, but people need to come out to local shows. We've obviously have done shows where we've brought American artists, and we've had over 3,000, and our least attended show in the past 5 years with American artists was about 2,000. But the thing is, I just know that with the local talent we have, with the local gifts we have, we can pick up arenas ourselves. So what's next for us is to try and pick up these arenas with local talent. That's what we're trying to do. But during this lockdown, we're going to continue doing online stuff.
Thank you so much, Harold, and all the best with your Fresh Poetry Online Fest. Now, before we go into what you need to check out, be sure to get yourself a copy of Collecting Self, a poetry chapbook by Kwazi Ndlangisa. He's already pre-sold over 100 copies, so you don't want to miss the first print. Kerabi wrote, this was a PSA forecast.